Ali Hoodstar 365, and this is Respect the Game the Podcast, episode 195. Today's podcast, see the title, said Count Your Blessings. It's Sunday morning, September 11th, 2022. Just think, 20 years ago, September 11th, the World Trade Center was ran into by airplanes and brought crumbling down, killing many people. A lot of you guys weren't even born 20 years ago, or were babies. Well, I lived through that. I lived through those times. I was at work when that happened. I was doing construction, building maintenance, it was called. We were building Harrah's new hotel, Harrah's Casino in Atlantic City. And I was coming back to the job site because I used to go and get material from the yard in Absecon, New Jersey. And that's when I was working for Faby Construction. Shout out to Faby Construction, if they still exist. Anyway, and that's when I heard it on the radio. You hear all the sirens and everything was shut down immediately. That's when Atlantic City was jumping. And then they said that one of the targets was that one of the planes was heading towards Taj Mahal, Atlantic City. So they shut everything down in Atlantic City, shut the job down, sent everybody home to be with their families. And the whole country was hysterical. Well, it was the rebirth of America that day. That day was the rebirth of America. As far as securing America, because back then it was so wide open, you can travel all over the world with no extreme security. Just get up, pack a bag, and just go. Take what you want, do what you want. I wonder why he put this stuff in his grass. What's the purpose of that? Just fucking his grass up. That was weird. Well, anyway. So yeah, count your blessings, man. Count your blessings that the country you live in is secured by the government and by our military. And then for law enforcement, police in this society. Now they've fallen back on the over excessive policing and overly policing, which has done what? It brought the crime rate up to an all-time high. So now we have an epidemic within the pandemic. The gun violence, just violence in general. You see it every day, all over the country, all over the world. People just spazzing out. Suicides at an all-time high because people can't take it. The pressures of life, their life, or they're disappointed or feeling depressed because they're not where they want to be. Instead of just believing and having faith and believing in God. And He knows what's best for you. He's the best of planners. If He wanted you to be a celebrity, you would be one. If He wanted you to be a billionaire, you would be one. If He wanted you to be successful in material and worldly things, then you would be that. And remember, like I always say, I'm talking to myself first because my ears are closer to me than they are to anybody else on this planet. So when I'm speaking, I'm talking to myself first, and then to the rest of the ears that are going to hear my tone and my message. It was over, and my grandbabies came over, and they were playing in the yard, and they were drawing with the chalk on the driveway, and they drew basketball lines, the lanes, the three-point lines, And they were dribbling and practicing. When that happened, right? 9/11? Yeah. For a walk, streaming to YouTube, recording. I got my kids at home. And when I get home, I'm gonna chicken, season the chicken, and slap the chicken in the oven. And I believe and I have faith that he be. What are you working for? What are you striving for? See, why'd you become a teacher? Why'd you want to become an athlete, a professional athlete, or a collegiate? Is it the end goal just for fame? Is the end goal just for fortune? Just to be rich? And just say, oh, I got it. Oh, I did this. And be braggadocious and not remain humble and not to remain giving and caring and loving. That's an experience as much as you can. And then to turn around and reach back, whether positive or negative. You share your experience, positive or negative, and let them know what it is that you went through so they don't go through the same hardship. Whether it's parenting, employment, entrepreneurship, athletics, or worse, incarceration and dealing with death. Now I know that dealing with death has been desynthesized and commercialized and is being capitalized within our society today. Like those negative behaviors are being, glamored and it's misleading. It's misleading the youth. And now the youth, teenagers, all have guns, and all do drugs because they're mass following, blind following. But if you have any type of faith, or your family have any type of faith, and read the Bible or read the Quran, or you have anybody that speaks to you concerning faith or what's going on, then you will have a better understanding. When you see it, you know what it is. Blind following. Blind following meaning that you have given up complete faith in God himself, and you're worshiping and following your favorite artist or your favorite entertainer or your favorite athlete or your favorite team. Everything other than God, you're listening to that. So whatever that person says and projects out to the universe, then millions of people are following. So we want to refrain from that. God has given us the ability to have self-conscious, to be conscious. He gave us the ability to know right from wrong. From any action, from any instinct, from anything you're about to do, subconsciously in your mind, and you're gonna feel it and it's gonna say, oh man, don't do that. Yo, you should do that, bro. Nah, bro. Don't get in that car, bro. Don't go spin that block, man. Don't grab that gun. Don't pop those perks. Don't drink that lean. Don't do those mushrooms. Now that's the big thing now. And now they even got artists promoting it and pushing it and doing mushrooms. Like they got one now. He's a major artist. And I don't call names on my platform. I don't clout chase and I don't fucking be dick riding fucking celebrities. But there's one particular celebrity. He's out of Philadelphia. I can say that. And he already made it through the struggle, through the hood, went through the grind. He chased his dreams of becoming an artist, a rapper, and he's become one. And now he's a multi-millionaire. And now he's promoting and pushing those mushrooms. Talking about they're good, this, and they do this, and they do that. And looking at him every time he posts every other day, he's getting skinnier and skinnier and more disorientated. And he just rambling off at the mouth, just saying anything. And call it freestyling. But it's the message that you're sending to the youth. You're already successful. You're already a multi-millionaire, man. I can only dream of becoming a multi-millionaire so I can provide for my children and my mother and my family. And here it is. God has blessed you. Even though you've gained that success through negativity, because all you're doing is rapping about shooting and killing and doing drugs. Still not happy. See? No matter how much fame or how much wealth you gain, if it's negative, that person is still depressed. That person is still going to resort to doing drugs or sending out that, satanic, demonic message to continue to lead the youth amok. Look at the youth right now, bro. There's murders I can't even watch the news no more. I can't. I do not watch the news anymore, and I always watch the news. Action News, Eyewitness News, Fox News. I'm talking about locally, not that Fox News, that political bullshit. Not that. Can't even watch it no more, man, because every day, every morning, every afternoon, 4 o'clock news, 5 o'clock news, 6 o'clock news, and 11 o'clock news. Every time they broadcast is new, multiple gun violence. And that's all they talk about. Just imagine if they would just stop reporting it. That's what they should do. They should just stop reporting it. Just stop reporting it so people stop and just start reporting the good things. Like, yo, this flower, this tree grew today, and today's gonna rain, so it's gonna make the trees growing some more. Let's start putting that on the news. Because we gotta change the mindset of the people. But this is a capitalist society, so they won't. Everything that's being done and everything that's is happening is because that's how it's supposed to be. Because it creates funding, it creates generational wealth for the institutions. And then the people at the bottom, the crab in the barrel, right? They're the ones running amok. Crash dummies. Crash dummies every day. First thing they do, get dressed, put the ski mask on, thinking this shit is cool, first of all, and going outside with your gun, smoke a blunt, smoke some wet, pop a perk. This is every day. Every day. Now they're doing mushrooms too. There's accidents now all over America. There's car accidents now with the impact, like somebody's on the freeway driving. People are literally getting high as hell and then driving through the city and through the little small blocks, doing 70 and 80 and 100 miles an hour. And just crashing, all high as hell. Crash dummies, just killing people, killing themselves. So, if you're one of those people, then I pray for you. I pray that God softens your heart and wakes you up and gets you out of that state of being hypnotized by the society and get you out of that fucking, you change your chain of thought, man. You're in a trance. You gotta wake up. Like, man, when I move and I go outside, I'm always thinking about making it back home. I know it's no guarantee, and I don't deal with a lot of people either. Somebody hit me in the DM, or they order online, or any local deliveries, and then I go through their shit. I go through there, and I check and I evaluate. Then I say, let's meet up here. I'm not just pulling up anywhere. I'm gonna meet up right here, meet me right there. Bam, here you go. Boom. Now you got the merch. Square business. No cash. Everything digital. PayPal or Cash App. So nobody has to plot to try to come rob me or kill me for a couple of dollars. I don't got no cash. Everything is digital. Everything is wire transfer. Digital money. Digital currency. So you gotta count your blessings, man. And count your blessings on a daily. I just seen a teenager who's 14 years old, and he got 157 years, bro. A teenager. I got a 14-year-old son. My 14-year-old son still wears fucking SpongeBob. He showed me a pair of sneakers that he bought. Some fucking, the fuck is some sneakers called? I can't even remember the fuck that name. Well, they not Nike, that's for sure. The motherfucker had fucking SpongeBob on the side. He said I said, why the fuck you buy them sneakers, bro? He said, oh, Dad, man, them sneakers all right, man. Give me girls. Girls like it. I said, what? Because he wants to be different. He don't want to be like everybody else. Dressing the same, acting the same. Now, 98% of the youth today all want to be gang members and throwing up gang signs because they made it a fad by glorifying it. Like they really believe in their mind that the goal is to go to prison. And then when you go to prison, it's like if you graduated from a major university and got a bachelor's degree. That's the mindset of the culture right now. So we gotta count our blessings, man. Gotta count your blessings every day. If God bless you with kids, then love your kids and talk to your kids and let them know what it is. It ain't that, bro. It ain't that negative energy. It ain't that. I remember that time when that artist that told on everybody, I ain't gotta say his name, but when he went to the Breakfast Club and he was interviewed, and that's when he had all those #1 records. Like every time he dropped a single, it was going #1, like 7 of them in a row. And they said to him, Charlamagne said to that shit to him, he said, listen, all that negativity you spitting out to the universe, there's this thing called karma. It's gonna come back to you 10 times. And sure enough, about a year later, what happened? They all got indicted, all got locked up, and then he had to tell the suds to save his ass. I'm getting 40 years. Because he was just being a follower. He was just falling in to the peer pressure of society that's saying that this is the way to go. This is the blueprint to success. You got to claim a gang. You got to talk about guns and killing one another. And for female rappers, the blueprint is you got to talk as nasty as possible and talk about your vagina and show your body. Like your image has to be that, with the BBLs and plastic surgery, and be the most vulgar you can be, the most disrespectful you can be, and then you get signed to a major, because the majors are pushing that. The majors are pushing that because he just living his life, blessed on a Sunday morning riding his little quad. He blessed, just riding a little quad, ain't nobody shooting at him, ain't nobody doing 80 miles an hour, get ready to run into him, and nothing. But it's a shame that we have to, really? It's a shame that we have to move out the hood into the suburbs to live comfortable and safe. Why we can't be comfortable and safe right there in urban America? Why, when we make a couple of dollars, we gotta move. We gotta uplift our family and move out the community that we were raised in, and the people that friends and people that we know, because of safety. Just imagine. Just imagine if everybody was just stop. Put the guns down. Leave the guns at home for safety. Don't kill each other. Don't be negative towards one another. Don't backbite. Can you imagine what urban America would look like? Shut down or burn all the liquor stores down. All the liquor stores. Shut them down. To anybody that's selling pills or mushrooms, shut them down. Weed is okay. Just smoke weed, man. You want to smoke, chill. As long as it's making you creative, then do that. So yeah, we got to count your blessings, man. Got to count our blessings, dude. Count your blessings every day. I count mine every day. Look, I'm starting to feel better already with this little walk. That's what I got to do every day is walk. Start my day off. Right? Because God is good, man. I believe in him wholeheartedly. Let's see what this guy got going on up here. Doing the quad, pulled over. Acting like something going on with his quad. So y'all just want to get that message out. To let y'all know, man. Count your blessings. Because what's going on today in urban America, we the new KKK. Don't even need the KKK to come through and kidnap and hang and kill black people or brown people. Because we doing this shit for them every day. And they're speaking about it too on platforms. They're being interviewed. They're being interviewed, and that's what they're saying. They say they doing it for us. One guy said, all you gotta do is drop the guns off and the liquor off in their communities, and they'll kill themselves. They're doing it themselves. That's wild. So we gotta wake up. Let's see what the fuck this dude got going on, bro. He probably pulled over to use the phone. No matter that I moved out the hood, my mentality is still the same. Trust no one. He don't know. If he would have came or any type of negativity, he's gonna have to they're gonna have to bury the quad with him. I left his ass thinking right there, right where we was standing at, bro. God forgive me, but most definitely. See, I'm going for my walk. I gotta finish walking. I'm almost home and get to my house. Take a shower, drink my smoothie, and start cooking dinner, lunch dinner, to get ready to watch football at 1 o'clock with my loved ones. Get it? So count your blessings, man. Stop bitching and complaining. Stop being a hypocrite. Get up and do the right thing. You know what's right and what's wrong. And love one another. And support one another. And protect one another. If you see a woman being violated, stop pulling your phone out and just recording and standing there. Intervene, man. Don't be a coward. Stop letting people abuse our women. And if you see the youth, you know their energy. See the energy of your OG, go talk to them. Let them know what they're heading into, what they're heading for. Go tell them your story. Because it may not reach all of them, but in that group, if you can reach just one of them, then you did your job and you lived up to your purpose. Is to share your knowledge and share your life experiences and give them your wisdom and let them know about all your failures so they don't go through the same shit, bro. Everyone is chasing the American dream, but the difference between the successful and those who want to be successful is the successful, they put their work in. Oh shit, that is a fucking snake, bro. Yeah. This is the first time I've seen a snake. It's a garden snake. He hiding from me too. Look. See the snakes in the grass? Snakes in the grass. Everywhere you go. So you gotta watch your surroundings. Keep your head on a swivel. And keep your 3D glasses on. I'm Ali Hoodstar 365, and it's been Respect the Game, the podcast, episode 195. Hit the like button, hit the follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a video, and share so the message can get out. I'm not doing this because I'm clout chasing. I want to be fucking famous. I'm doing this to fucking help change the narrative of what we got going on in urban America. We are too dope and too talented and too blessed to be broke and fucking incarcerated or dead. All right, so with that, I'm out. Peace.